Hey y'all, gonna do just a quick full moon in Cancer, little chit chat. um, so today, with Cancer just being more of a feminine energy sign and just connected to coziness and moodiness and sympathetic energy, empathetic energy, being able to really understand feelings like on a genius level, which is a superpower. um as an air sign, I kind of like, I mean, Cancer is the total opposite. Cancer is the total opposite of Aquarius, kind of. Okay, but I always talk about this one time I set intentions on a blue candle, and it was a double Cancer moon. And I mean, intention, just pure like honesty, like literally being like in your honest emotions and being in your pure authentic energy and submitting yourself to God, source, the higher power, and surrendering the things in which, like, you know how the Bible says, when I'm weak, you're strong, or that basically when you have weaknesses, the fact that you have weaknesses and you surrender them to God, that it gives God the authority, and the go ahead to come in and help within the situation, right? Sorry y'all, I'm like at the end of the day and pretty pooped, but on full moons I am affected. Like, I'm affected by the moon cycles. That Capricorn moon, I literally was like, I cannot sleep. Like, I need to get up and do something. Like, I need to. It was funny, but I have like five planets in Capricorn, so I'm surrounded by Capricorns. I've been surrounded by that energy all my life. So yeah. Speaking of, Cancer is the total opposite of that, of Capricorn. Anyway though, so right now, really honor your feelings and be honest with that. I feel like the collective, I don't really know if it's social media, bro. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a lot of people, and even like the manifestation community and all that, I feel like it's so many people who are struggling with accepting reality, right? Running away from your feelings and emotions, running away from your intuition, running away from, because the thing is, we have the ability to spiritually discern, to use our intuition. We have the ability to see the truth in situations, but I think so many people are in this energy of, oh, I want to manifest and make life like this, and I'm going to keep focused on trying to make life like this versus being present and accepting what is. You know what I mean? And then like, and being honest to those feelings, because a lot of people, whether they feel shame, whether they feel regret, whether they feel rejection, whether they feel grief or sadness, or some feeling that they don't want to feel, that they don't want to sit with, they don't want to accept the reality. When you are running from your feelings and emotions, you do not want to accept the reality. And that's why I tell people that when you're doing like manifestation, all that, and well, people do manifest with the moon. They use the moon cycle, right? But I've always said this on my channel: let the moon waves wash over you, okay? The moon waves are washing over you, and you don't have to do the most with it. You don't have to do the most with it. And it's funny because I feel like the people who are in that energy of not being able to surrender to God's plan for them, source's plan for them, and they keep beating a dead horse, or they keep trying and trying to manifest this and keep trying, and they're going against the grain. It's weird because I feel like they're not even here enough, they're not aware enough, they're not rooted enough, and they're not grounded enough to realize that they have been trying to manifest the same thing for years after years after years after years after years after years after years, and they're not seeing the result. The reason why they're not seeing the result is because they're not living and operating in their true authenticity. The thing is that you can't lie to the universe, you can't trick the universe, you can't lie to God, you can't play with God. God is your creator. He's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the end. And he knows every single hair that is on your head. Okay? He knows every single emotion, every single struggle, every single up, every single down. And people really think that they can use science to out manipulate sources' plan for them, you know. But the thing is that your manifestation powers isn't very strong when you are not sitting in your authenticity, when you are not being truly who you are. It's not even like who you say you are. It's not even that. It's literally like this. So say you had a split or someone passed or whatever, right? The energy that the universe is picking up, your frequency, is that of a person who has not cleared, grieved, released, healed. They have not yet basically transformed or transmuted that energy yet, meaning that soul's lesson is still sitting there. It's in them. Whether you want to say it's in your muscles, they say anxiety is in your muscles, right? But whether it's in your cells, whether it's in your veins, wherever it is in your body, and your body is going to show you signals as to like what's caught in there. That's why through TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, what they say is that in order to release and heal a lot of especially like anger, but like sadness and things like that, movement is how you activate the mind. Movement is how you clear the mind. Movement is how you how you start moving and clearing the energy. But the thing is that I love this full moon so much because you can have feelings that are underneath the surface that you've been running from. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying, that people are so focused ahead about what the future is gonna look like, but the thing is that you can't cheat. Like you can't, and people think that manifestation is, so say somebody was trying to like bring somebody back, whatever. Okay, well, you might bring them back, but you're not getting the total outcome that you want because you're not doing the full work in terms of mind, body, soul, and spirit. And then they also have to be doing the work, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And you also have to take free will into account, you know? So people are trying to manifest and use all these tools when the first tool that you need to use is just authentically walking your path and being honest with yourself and being honest with your feelings and being able to sit. You know what I mean? Being able to sit and accept what the hell is going on and stop living in the past and stop living too far in the future. Okay? Past is depression, future is anxiety and nervous disorders. Not a doctor, but you know. But this Cancer moon could be bringing up feelings that is connected to the feminine figures in your life, mothers, sisters, aunties, whatever. This is kind of big too because Mars is retrograde in Cancer, so there may be like some like pent up energy, pent up feelings underneath the energy. But this is a good time to release, whether you need to cry it out, honor the moods. Like Cancers are very moody, like, you know, but the thing about Cancers though, and they know how to self-isolate when it's just like, I've had too much, you know, I need me a nap, I need me a meal, you know, I need me a hug. Cancers are so like that. But, and know when to nurture yourself and then know when to give yourself that discipline. Like learning how to let go of like spoiling yourself and learning how to maybe not over discipline yourself, because Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. Cancer is the doula of the zodiac, you know. But sometimes they act like the baby. Like they want the attention. They want the hugs. They want the kisses. They want everything to go their way. Okay. But Cancers are very intuitive on a genius level. And I feel that, and they are creative. I feel like if Cancers take the feelings that they're feeling and then turn that into something, whether they want to write that out, dance that out, create a song, photography, a video, I don't, floral arrangements, like anything, painting, whatever it is, whatever it is for them, graffiti, whatever, right? Whatever, designing clothes, whatever it is that Cancers have a certain sophistication when it comes to feelings. And as an Aquarius, I have been far removed from that until I started working with Cancer energy when it's like available to me. At first, it used to make me super uncomfortable. And I would be like, ugh, why am I feeling like this? Like, I feel like I want to cry, but why do I want to cry, right? And so Aquarius is air signs. We immediately, maybe not Libra, but Gemini and Aquarius for sure, we run away from that. But now I'm learning how to basically like crash into the waves, And then once you crash into the waves like wash over you and then you come up for air. So as long as you are being super authentic with like the waves that are coming up, or with the feelings and the emotions that are coming up, that's how you work through it, man. That's how you work through it. And then also, when people can get sensitive about a situation or a topic or feel a certain way, they can start to like blame outside sources. But you have to be careful about that, because that's also not being in the energy of authenticity. Because when you're blaming somebody else, you are not actually dealing and processing your feelings. Like, you're so focused on, oh, I'm going to blame this person, this person, this person. I'm going to take it out on this person, this person, this person. It's almost like a distraction. Like, people who do that can literally go through like a breakup. They can go through a friend loss. They can go through family ups and downs or family situations. And they still haven't really dealt with it and healed from it and felt their emotions, because it's not their problem. It's somebody else's problem. But yet and still, the experience, the event, whatever happened in their life, even though time-wise it's gone, it's behind them, emotionally they're still stuck there because they chose to blame on this person. So they never dealt. They never dealt with what the hell really happened, how they showed up in the situation, how the other person showed up in the situation. They haven't surrendered. They haven't forgiven. They're not, and that is what we call energetic work. Like, I don't know if people, when they hear the word energetic work, if they really think like we on some Merlin shit and we're like throwing out the affirmations and lighting the candles and no. Doing the work starts with you and self-awareness and working through your feelings and emotions, self-reflecting on how you could have done better, self-reflecting on how you can choose better for yourself, self-reflecting on how you can be more emotional, mature moving forward, self-assessing. Okay, is there a codependency issue here? Am I trying to control the narrative? Am I trying to change a person? Like, how am I not accepting what is? Once you start with acceptance and sitting in how things are versus blaming people or whatever and wanting to force it into what it ain't, or wanting to force it into the outcome that you want for yourself. This Cancer full moon, do the work. Do the work and release and let go and feel. Okay? Release, let go, feel, create. Cancer is the doula. Cancer is a way of birthing. You can take these feelings and emotions and you can create beautiful things, whether it's a new you, whether you are rebirthing yourself, whether you are birthing a project. I'm telling you, emotions are super, if you use them right, and if you transmute them, and if you turn them into something tangible, in a healthy way. Like, emotions can lead you to a very prosperous life. And some people say, oh, I wish I didn't feel all these emotions. Take that emotion and do something with it. You know, take that emotion, and whether it's you just writing it out, whether you're journaling, whether you're like, I feel like it took me a while, like I said, as an Aquarius, to like see how sophisticated emotions are. Like, it's crazy. Like, emotions are literal data. Like, emotions are data that tell you, it's like a GPS system. Is like, bro, this situation was a little rocky, but I learned this, that, and the third. Like, your emotions. I don't believe in this though. I don't believe in people who are like, oh, I feel my emotions and right? Like, I get it. Like, I get that. But some people take that to the next level, and they are literally walking around acting like a preschooler, acting like a 5-year-old, pitching a fit because their boyfriend no longer wants them, or whatever, right? I didn't get picked for dodgeball. Like, they're throwing these same tantrums. Oh, mom or dad didn't show up to the basketball game. Oh, I didn't get the car that I wanted. Like, a lot of adults like backslide into like being literal toddlers, bro. And then they're like, I'm feeling my emotions, and I'm like, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to operate, yes, feel your emotions, but work through them in a healthy way. Because also, as an adult, you have certain responsibilities and you have to be accountable for your actions. So if you are like, oh, I'm feeling my feelings, and you go and like knock somebody's tooth out, okay, well, you might need to go ahead and have your homeboy, your homegirl have your bail money, because there's some consequences and repercussions for that type of behavior. So it's not saying that like, oh, I just want to rage out or whatever, but you have to feel your feelings and work through them in an emotionally healthy way. And also, you have to respect other people's feelings. So you're not like, because some people are, I just hate to say it, but some people do the most. And they're like, oh, well, I feel this way. We are in a very delusional society right now. And to me, it's very odd. But we're in a delusional society, and some people really think that it's okay for them to feel a certain way, and then they go and like follow behind somebody, or they go and they're harassing people, and what they're doing is overstepping other people's boundary because they feel, because I feel this way and I can't control my feelings and emotions, and I can't. Again, you need to go ahead and have your homegirl, homeboy have your bail money, because accountability, consequences, and repercussions. So that's why it's healthy to let go and process these feelings, so we're not like stuck on these things. Again, a lot of people, y'all, as an Aquarius, I don't get it. I don't understand like how a lot of people are out here, and it's not being like rude or judgmental or not nuanced enough. Like, I get it, but at the same time, somebody got to be out here in the collective saying, look, this is frowned upon. Like, being delusional and obsessive and not being able to work through your emotions, but wanting to manifest shit, you're not, your energy levels aren't even high enough for you to manifest something new, because all of your energy is bogged down by being stuck in the past. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm not trying to, but somebody does have to be the voice of reason to like tell people, because there's a lot of healers out here who are like, yeah, keep manifesting, keep it going, they're gonna come back, no, be truthful, remain truthful and honest with yourself, and remain in reality, and be able to surrender to what is happening, at this moment, and stop trying to make situations of what you want them to be, because as a human being, suffering comes with that. We don't get our way all the time, and that's life. So it's a lot of like this toting around, and then you have to watch it because free will of others. I'm telling you, I know on this Cancer full moon, there's somebody out there howling to the moon talking about they want this man. This man ain't licked their way and I don't know how long. Everything is not about a man. Everything is not about a relationship. People need to start learning how to love themselves first, and to keep up with that. Is this okay? Here we go. Let's see. I'll pull one card for the full moon in Cancer. But funny enough, this is what I was trying to say. So I went to Target and I saw somebody. Hopefully they don't see this. I went to Target and I saw somebody that I hadn't seen in a long time, but I have been in that moody Cancer mood, and y'all, I hid behind the shelf. I said, you know what? I just don't really feel like doing the whole, pony show, rodeo, however the hell they say it. I was like, I really felt like a Cancer in that moment. Like how Cancers go into their shell. I was like, can we not do this? I'm sorry. Can we not do this? Can we not? Okay. But yeah, the Cancer full moon can make you feel a little more cozy, make you want to, be at home underneath your covers, make like a home cooked meal. I know today, me and my mom, we like nerded out over what was the best lubricating eye drops. So, your mom could be significant today. Feeling moody, kind of like just in that comfort mode. A lot of dreams could be happening. You could be intuitively pulled to certain things, and then also just having certain emotions come up. Like I cried looking at a video of this guy. He goes around. So I think he have like a homegirl who work at the city and wherever he stay at. And he has a lawn manicuring service. So when the city is getting ready to like find somebody, and the ticket is $240. I just retain information. But the ticket within that city or whatever is $240 if you don't keep a manicured lawn, right? And so I think it's like one of his homegirls like hits him up, and they're like, hey, it's this elderly person. They're trying to get people. They can't do it themselves. They're trying to get lawn services. They're not showing up. They need help, da da da. The guy will come and like out of the goodness of his heart for free. Do they call that pro bono? Whatever. I don't know. For free. And he like cut this lady's yard down. She was like the sweetest old little like cutest lady, and she was like, oh, you're gonna do it for free. And I'm telling y'all, she had 2 trees that was a hot mess. All her curbs was like the grass had grown all over the curbs. She had shrubs and branches in the way of her being able to get into like her car. But I don't know, she was a little early, so I don't know what she was driving, but somebody comes and checks on her or whatever. I'm assuming, because it was a truck there. But and she was like on a little cane or whatever, and the lady like literally started crying when she saw the transformation. But she also said that she was crying when she heard like the lawnmower go off, because she said that she had been praying for that. And I was like, and I really do believe in that. I really do believe like in the power of prayer, where like you can pray for something and God just like sends you an angel, or God just does something. So I'll tell you this. I don't know if I can share like everything, but I was originally supposed to be on the West Coast when all those fires broke out, and I had a major inconvenience that left me in the South. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to roll with the punches, right? And so, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But, like, sometimes God's grace is just that. It's just God's grace. And it's so beautiful. And I always give thanks because, it's like while you're praying, like I'm telling you, prayers are so powerful. Like your prayers, I feel, can activate a human like halfway across the world. Like I feel like no prayer goes unnoticed or like unheard. So yeah, but yeah, so she was like, she was praying for it, and he was like basically the angel that that popped up. So maybe even kindness with this Cancer full moon, like releasing grudges and releasing anger. I've really been in that energy, and I just, oh Lord, I just want to stay there, because I feel like every time I'm like in the Zen mode, here comes somebody coming to piss me off, and I'm just like, oh, let me hang on to my spiritual toolbox, but maybe, showing a little kindness with this Cancer full moon. Look, grief. Yeah. Grief and adventure. 20. The number 20 can be significant, and the number 1 could be significant. But yeah, hold on. Let me see. Change and shame. Change and shame. Okay. Yeah, so it's about processing and feeling your grief and your emotions and letting go. Letting go of control, honey. When we are controlling maniacs, something is wrong. When you're trying to control everything, something is wrong, okay? Adventure, be open to doing new things, okay? Especially if you are in a time of grieving, you might want to switch the routine up, try something different. Also, letting go and releasing shame underneath this Cancer full moon. Okay, I really love this because it's like working through the grief, letting go of the shame frees you up to start new adventures. Whether that is like taking a leap of faith into starting a new relationship. Maybe you've been closed off for a while, but I love this. This just looks so like euphoric, but I feel like this cleansing, literally, that's what the Cancer moon is. This cleansing is bringing about change, because when you're not living in shame anymore, honey, you are just like, hello, shining bright. Shine bright like a diamond, okay? Shining bright, being your best self. I love this. I think this Cancer full moon energy is trying to get us in that more lighthearted energy. That control energy is just like so stuffy and just, you know what I mean? Look at that. You have control, protection, and denial. And I really do believe that. I really believe that control is a defense mechanism of how people are like trying to protect themselves or protect what they have or whatever, because who they are and their identity is tied to that. So they try to control that. They try to keep that intact, okay? Being in denial of something makes you cling on tighter to shit. Makes you want to control, okay? And this is a defense mechanism with this protection here. So, and then you have reflection. And then you have individuality behind that. But let's see. The Cancer full moon. Oh, codependency. Releasing codependency. So big for Cancers, because Cancers love that like cozy feeling and whatever is comfortable, whatever is in their comfort zone. And sometimes that could be a little codependent, even codependent on things, whether that's alcohol, codependent on addictions, uses, whatever. Playfulness, yeah, there's something about, so with adventure and playfulness, there's something about like needing to like let go, release, let all that shit go, so you can be a little more lighthearted and playful, and you not like the stick in the mud, and you're not, coming around with a chip on your shoulder everywhere. It's like release all of that, and that's good for your health to like let go. Finances and career, and then unrequited love. Whatever that is, whatever that's about. So unrequited love could be, like I said earlier, which is that energy of stop trying to force things and release and feel, surrender, feel, whether you feel shame or, and I've learned that rejection is God's protection. Rejection is just a reroute. Everybody is not supposed to like you. You're not supposed to like anybody else. Getting a no, hearing a no is just, when you become an adult, you understand that shit just happens. And if it's not right for you, it's just not right for you. And that's just how the frequency is. If you're a person who you meet people and you think everybody's supposed to be your best friend and you think everybody's supposed to like you or something, go on getting therapy because you people pleasing. You want everybody to like you. That's not, because then you're going to start changing. You're going to start changing yourself and who you are, your uniqueness and your personality to appease these different people. And then you go around one person and you doing what you feel is going to get them to like you. And then you go to another person, then you change and put on another mask for them to get them to like you. And now say you in a room with all of them. So now what is your personality going to be? You're going to be what this person like, or what that person like, or what this person like, or what that person like. And so that you got to be solid in your aura, and you have to be who you are and teach people how to take it or leave it. Either you fuck with me or you don't. Either you like me or you don't. Either we are in frequency you get to a certain age in life where when the frequency don't match, it's fine. It's not like it ain't got to be smoke, you know what I mean? But you don't have to be best friends. Like, you can just identify, like, I don't really think that person's like my speed, but much love to you, shout out to you, but no, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But I think that's about codependency, finances, and career. That may be like a comfort zone thing. Somebody may be in a relationship where they're trying to hold up all the finances or something of that nature. All right, but that's what we got, y'all. It's just let that shit go. Be light. Stop trying to control everything. Go with the flow. And the negative side of Cancer is being emotionally manipulative. So, watch out for that energy. Watch out for the lower octaves of Cancer energy. And let things go. Openness. That's where we're going to end it. All right. City, y'all, love and light. Peace.